19 of the 20 Premier League clubs voted to keep VAR. In the same year, 3 out of every 4 fans said they wanted rid of it. Read that again. The people running football and the people watching football almost completely disagree, and somehow they are both right, because VAR did exactly what it promised. It just broke something nobody thought to protect. Here's the number that should end the argument. 97% of fans say VAR has not made watching football more enjoyable. Not 60%, not 70, 97. That is as close to unanimous as football ever gets on anything. And yet, accuracy actually did improve. So how can a technology be more correct and more hated at the exact same time? Go back to 2019, when VAR was first introduced to stop the obvious disasters. A goal that should have been ruled out, a penalty that should have been given, the clear and obvious errors that used to define a season, corrected in seconds by a screen nobody could see. On paper, it worked. Fewer wrong goals, fewer wrong penalties, a more accurate scoreline. That was the entire pitch, and by that one measure, VAR delivered. But football was never just about the correct scoreline. It was about the moment, the eruption. 30,000 people leaping out their seats at the exact same half second, screaming before their brains have even caught up. That eruption is the whole point of paying for a ticket, and VAR quietly murdered it, because now every goal comes with an asterisk. The ball hits the net, the crowd rises, and then stops, mid-air, waiting for a check that might take 10 seconds or might take 4 minutes. The wild, uncontrollable joy of scoring got replaced by a nervous glance at the referee, everyone standing there half celebrating, half bracing for the video screen to take it away. You can feel it happen live. A stadium holding its breath instead of losing its mind. The numbers back this up too. The Premier League's own chief admitted the in-stadium experience is, in his words, nowhere near good enough. Fans in the ground can't see what's happening, can't hear what's being reviewed, and just sit there in silence staring at 40,000 strangers doing the same thing. The lengthy checks and the total lack of communication turned football's most electric moment into a waiting room. So, here's the actual contradiction sitting underneath all of this. VAR fixed the scoreboard and broke the theatre. It made the result more fair and the experience less human. And weirdly, most fans know this. Which is why the story isn't as simple as everyone hating it completely. Only 18% of supporters actually want VAR scrapped entirely. Most people don't want the errors back, they just want their eruption back too, and right now football hasn't figured out how to give them both. Which is exactly why 19 clubs still voted to keep it. Clubs care about fairness, about not losing a title on a mistake that technology could have fixed. Fans in the stadium care about feeling something in real time. Both sides are optimizing for a different version of the sport, and VAR sits right in the crossfire between them. There's a deeper irony buried in all of this too. The whole reason football is loved is because it's beautifully, maddeningly imperfect. A blown call becomes folklore. Fans argue about it for decades. It becomes part of a club's identity, part of the sport's oral history. VAR was built to erase that imperfection. But it turns out some of football's imperfection wasn't a bug. It was the feeling. So the next time a goal goes in and the whole stadium freezes instead of erupting, you're watching the actual cost of accuracy in real time. Football got more correct. It just forgot to ask what it was giving up to get there.